An environmental law group is on guard after Monday's announcement by Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins. President Donald Trump's administration plans to rescind a 2001 Roadless Rule that protects more than 58 million acres of national forest from road building and logging. News Channel 11's Jeff Keeling talked with the environmental group and to Senator Mark Warner of Virginia, where the fate of our nearly 400,000 acres is at stake. Much of it is in Southwest Virginia.
I'm standing just inside of nearly 10,000 acres of federally protected roadless area in the Cherokee National Forest. Just this week, President Donald Trump's administration announced it wants to end such protections for millions of acres across the United States.
Southern Environmental Law Center's Sam Evans says the 2001 Roadless Area Conservation Rule was a product of decades of bipartisan groundwork.
It was supposed to be a very stable sort of compromise about where we're going to have the backcountry values and where we're going to have the timber production so that we can have both on the same landscape.
If the changes took effect in a place like the nearly 10,000 acre Flint Mill Gap roadless area.
Not all of them, but some of those acres would immediately be open to other kinds of uses, including road building, including timber production.
This week's announcement isn't an edict. It just starts a process that includes study and public comment. And Virginia Senator Mark Warner told us lawmakers will weigh in as well.
I will be joining legislation to preserve that roadless rule so that federal lands are not unduly open to logging.
Warner said the rule creates its own economic benefits.
Logging is an important industry in Virginia, but tourism is as well. And to kind of do this out of left field without forewarning, I'm going to fight it every way I can.
Evans expects a broad array of opponents, from hunters and fishers to mountain bikers and environmentalists, who will predict what he says the results of no roadless rule would be.
You'll just have fragmentation of the last best backcountry places that we have until there's none left. It's hard to see this as anything except an existential threat to the values that most Americans have in public lands.
In Flint Mill Gap roadless area, Jeff Keeling, News Channel 11.
U.S. Representative from Virginia Morgan Griffith told us in a statement he has received many complaints regarding this rule over the years. He adds that he, quote, supports the Trump administration's rescission of the unbalanced United States Forest Service roadless rule, end quote.